pre-show is live. I guess we're dabbing.
Yeah.
Tweet that we're live. That happened. And now let's put on some background music.
Some of those lo-fi hip-hop beats.
I've been doing synthwave. Maybe I'll do EDM this week.
Ooh, you should do EDM.
I'm not particularly an EDM fan, but that is one of the new things he made.
It's what the kids like, right?
I don't know. Where's Young Joe? Is he here this week? Is Young Joe going to appear this week? Is he going to make an appearance? Is he playing Smite? If I go to Discord and check, is it going to say... No, he's not playing Smite. He's on his phone. Wow.
It says mobile. Joe, do the kids like EDM? Please respond. At Joe, the genre, not the team. Nobody likes the team.
Cool.
Just send him 3 messages, because why not?
Yeah. That's the thing he agreed to do on Thursday nights.
First week, I'm at my cabin.
Yes, this is a replay, Brandon. We are not live. Oh, I forgot to figure out the chat. Next week. Next week, we're going to try to put chat up on the screen. Not that it's impossible to do this week, but I want to make it look good.
Sure.
Young Joe will be here. Oh, is the title wrong?
It's almost like he has a ball.
That's weird. The title, specifically, I went in and did the thing to make the title wouldn't be wrong, and then apparently it still is.
I think you have to do that before you go live is the thing.
I did. Yeah, no, I did it like 2 hours ago.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. It's correct on Twitch. Weird that it's wrong
Yeah.
on it's
on
not
the
wrong.
YouTube.
It's not wrong on YouTube. It's correct on YouTube. It says Speakeasy Pub Quiz July 23rd, 2020. So I don't know what Brandon's seeing. But
Feels like a Brandon thing.
for me, I'm looking at YouTube and YouTube says July 23rd, 2020. I don't know what to say, Brandon.
Feels like a Brandon problem. As with several things, if we're being frank. This is where we say, no, Frank is a different guy.
Oh, yeah.
Different one over Brent.
Everybody laughed. Little snare.
Yeah. So how about them Seattle Kraken?
Oh, is that official?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You sleep until the afternoon.
Well, yeah, but it's not like I could see it then too, but I just didn't.
Yeah, no, that was like all the press conference stuff. I think they handled it way better than the Vegas press conferences. Because we actually got the jersey and the logo the same day as the name, as opposed to Vegas where they did the name, and then that got like a bunch of legal stuff, and then the logo 3 months later, and then the jersey 3 months after that.
I like the negative space tentacle. That's cool.
Yeah, right. But it also looks like an entire tentacle as the S, just like
Right.
reaching out.
It's got a lot of good things going on. It's got the S flash. Let me put it on screen. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, Twitter. Oh, thank you, Brandon. Yes, Twitter is wrong. That makes sense.
Don't misspell things to circumvent the censor, Brandon. Is it wrong on Twitter? Oh, it is wrong on Twitter.
There's
Yeah.
also on Twitter. Can you delete the thing?
I can delete that tweet while you do the other one, yeah.
Yeah. Starting at 9:30.
And then once we're done fixing that, we'll talk about the Kraken. Last week I got banned from Twitch for cursing. Yeah, no, I believe that.
Wait, really? Oh, from a single Twitch chat, right? There's not. Then we got banned from Twitch.
I mean, he might have.
Sure, but I doubt it. In fact, I'm sure of it because I saw him comment in the Diamond Club Twitch chat that he missed the Romney Malco episode.
Aw, rip Young Joe. He had the wrong build with him after he physically went to the place he had to test the build. Rip Young Joe. This is what it's like being writing software for a living. Code Monkey, get up, get coffee. Code Monkey, go to chop.
Now sending the new tweet. Hopefully that's correct now. Seattle Kraken. Spelled Kraken wrong somehow.
There are 2 Ks.
That's in fact exactly what I did. Yeah. I didn't like it wasn't like I forgot how to spell Kraken. It was just I didn't type the K somehow. The second one, so I typed Crayon, Seattle Crayon.
Seattle Crayons. That would have been good.
Yeah, that is
Not
how
very thematic,
some people say Crayon. Yes. That's not how I say it. I don't know why I said it again, but yes.
But yeah, who's here? Are we just doing this for Brandon right now?
I'm showing 4 viewers. So.
Okay. Yeah, no, it wasn't showing me on Twitch for some reason, but I guess we have more. We do generally have like a big YouTube audience that I just don't have up. Got it?
I have something approximating it, yes.
Do you have the jerseys?
I have the
Or just the
Twitter.
logo? Oh, you just have the whole thing.
There we go. Okay. So here we go. Here is... I like this. I like the Kraken Mariners branding.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I think they did a good job of choosing colors which unify them with the other Seattle teams while not outright using the same color combinations as the other Seattle teams.
It's interesting that they don't have one with this. I guess, I mean, the Seahawks are also, I mean, it's got C in it.
Yeah, but like they don't have like a bright green.
Yeah.
Like the Seahawks and the Sounders do.
Oh, here we go. Battle for Born of the Sea. Welcome Seattle Kraken. So there's the course, but not a 3-way one.
No.
Team names that don't end in S. That's a weird tweet.
Good.
Thanks ESPN. Oh,
What's a wild?
NHL Seattle Twitter. I could have sworn this is where I saw it initially.
It might be Jeff Millette's stuff. Oh, there are some of the marks. Yeah,
There's the mark.
very clean logo. You see that it's. Oh, they've already got wallpapers too. This is sick.
Yeah, these are all wallpapers. Yeah.
Bring up the anchor mark. Bring up the anchor mark.
This one here.
Yeah. Oh, that's a sick logo. See the Space Needle?
The Space Needle in there. Yeah, I was like, I don't see anything super cool about this, but then I saw the Space Needle in there. That's nice.
The Space Needle, and then it's got like, yeah, no, like there's no way I was not going to love this team.
Yeah.
But I feel like they stuck the landing because
Kevin
people
Smith,
who aren't
for some reason.
love this team.
All right.
He's friends with Jerry Bruckheimer, right?
Oh, here we go. Here's the jersey.
Yeah.
That's
Which is
nice.
really
I like that. That is clean. A
And
lot of teams show up to a league and do way too much.
like the Knights.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not super duper familiar with hockey in the same way you are, but like, it's like the current Diamondbacks kit, which is just like much is happening.
Wait, hold on. Which current Diamondbacks kit?
Correct. Yeah, all 17 of them. Yeah. So it's nice to see just like a very basic. Do you have the white one? By the way, somebody put it with green instead of red, and I actually kind of like that.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I do like the red.
Yeah.
There's not as much red, white, and blue in hockey as there is in baseball, where every team is red, white, and blue.
Right,
So-
because America. But I feel like there's still a fair amount of red, white, and blue, like the Montreal Canadiens,
Sure.
one.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't really see red as a tertiary color though. Is the thing. Like, I feel like this is a division that just happens to have a lot of blue, but as far as the league at large, there aren't a ton of teams with like a lot of blue, and these are also like different shades of blue. And I just thought of another red, white, and blue team, the Avalanche.
Yeah.
Who
the
do not
Blue
have
Jackets.
a shade of red that makes sense, and do not have a shade of blue that makes sense. So it's not like a red, white, and blue team. It's like burgundy and like a weird steel blue.
Yeah.
But yeah. Like, it's unique in a way that I feel like people weren't expecting it to be a unique color palette.
Here, let me pull up the sports stars page. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, so primary, secondary word mark. I do like that. I like the anchor as a secondary. I like the little Space Needle thing for sure. I like how the branding, just like the beveling, is similar. Like it's between the secondary and the word mark. That's neat.
We could read the rationale, but like people like us like the branding documents, not necessarily our audience.
Yeah, correct. But if we're talking about like the
The
negative
tentacle.
space, the negative space tentacle is nice. You see this bigger if I, yep, the little negative space tentacle there is neat. That's really cool. And then the eye, of course, and that is nice. Like without the eye, it's just an S. With the eye, you get a little bit of the monster. With the S, I think that's really clever. I haven't seen an expansion team.
There's the white. There's
the white one. Yeah. I haven't seen an expansion team kill it like this in a while.
And then the roster is gonna show up a year from now, and everyone's gonna hate it. But I'm okay with this for now.
Yeah.
Especially because these guys are going to be subject to the same rules as Vegas as far as expansion. So there's potential to get a good team out of it that just doesn't look very good at the onset. But there's also like a lot of established hockey people who are out of work. They've also got this front office is also like committed to diversity. Like I know there's a scout, Namita Nandakumar, I want to say. Namita Nandakumar, she used to work for the Eagles of the National Football League. And then she got sniped. Because she was a hockey person first. She was a hockey spreadsheet kid for forever. And then like the Eagles hired her because it turns out if you can do analytics, you can just fix and learn the new game. But this is a dream job for her, and it's like the fact that they got her is great because that also means it's another front office that's actually analytics driven. Cami Granado is on the front office. I don't remember what her role is, but like it's good having like those other perspectives who are entrenched in hockey in their own ways, but also not like your typical. This guy was a player for 15 years, and then they kind of like putzed around and were an assistant coach for a while, and they haven't really done anything except like be a guy who went up through junior hockey and then went up through like the league and other assorted positions. I'm excited.
Yeah. It was the Seattle Kraken Twitter. There's a Twitter at Seattle Kraken, which is separate from at NHL Seattle _ because apparently they couldn't get at NHL Seattle without the underscore. Like everybody just sniped all their Twitter handles. It's so fucking funny. But somebody sniped Seattle Kraken in 2013. And I'm sure
Rip.
they'll sell it for very little, because literally, like, they're
just there to prove that they got it. Yeah.
They have the secondary word mark, like the secondary logo mark as their Twitter like avatar.
I'm gonna get that hat as soon as I can. It's a good hat.
It's not New Era.
Yeah, I mean, like when it comes out in like hat form, not like.
No, I understand, but NHL doesn't have a deal with New Era.
Oh, yeah. It was cool when they had like Adidas making the hats for a year, and then they switched to Fanatics branding immediately after that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's weird they didn't go Krakens.
A little, but
Like with something like Avalanche or Heat, like it's like okay, you can't be the Avalanches. I mean, you can.
I think the thing is they're trying to be a force of nature in the same way that the Avalanche and the Wild are, and the Lightning are. So it's more evocative to be the entire team as the Kraken, especially because like Kraken have multiple tentacles and shit. So it feels more, to kind of retread what I just said, it feels more wild to be like the entire team is the singular as opposed to we are multiple giant squid.
Yeah. The St. Louis soccer team was supposed to announce like a week or two ago, or no, a month or two ago, I think. It was like April that they were like, we're going to announce soon. And then it was like, hey, a pandemic happened. So now they're going to announce, I think August 13th was the date. Just like, oh, why not sooner? Seems like you already have it done. But, yeah. They're not going to be...
Yeah.
They're not even going to like be playing until 2023 now. Got pushed back.
They're USL or
MLS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the MLS's timetable got funky.
Yeah.
after
St. Louis already
this,
has a USL team though. It's St. Louis FC.
Right.
But
why wouldn't this team just take over St. Louis FC?
a couple reasons. First, that St. Louis FC isn't going away technically, so that they just don't want to. They don't want to just like.
Yeah, no, but it could be St. Louis FC too. That happens all the time in soccer.
Yeah, they just don't want to. They don't want to port that over. I also would hate that personally. I don't like FC branding in America.
So how about them Washington FC?
How about the
FC.
Washington football team? Which is the official name.
Yeah. Washington football team.
For now. They are officially, for this season, Washington football team. Just insane. Yeah, until they come up with a new team name, which who knows if that'll happen, when that'll happen, how soon that'll happen. But for now, they are the Washington football team.
Remember when I wanted to make the new name a question?
We were gonna make this name a question. We weren't gonna be Speakeasy, right? It was gonna be Oh no! It was. I liked Quiz in Terabang.
And we say Interrobang. Yeah, no, that was a good one. Yeah.
Quiz in Terabang. I liked that one.
That one was good. Especially because like my mod account is already in Terabang.
It's already in Terabang. Exactly. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll change the Speakeasy Pub Quiz in Terabang. Speakeasy Pub Quiz? By the way, also for the in-sharp baseball here, for the Learned League MCU thing, the what are those answer, I didn't have the extra question mark. I had exclamation point question mark, but not question exclamation question.
What's it subtitled as on Disney Plus?
It's a good question.
Because I feel like if that doesn't match what was used in Learned League, then that's just creative license at that point. And I mean, ultimately the punctuation marks don't matter for that question, but it's also like, why would you punctuate it as that specifically if it's not what's listed on the subtitles? An entericolon and a bancolon. What about an interrobancolon? So it's the thing and then 2 dots under it? Is there a shirt in that?
Is there a shirt in that? Is there a t-shirt that? Is that a t-shirt? Is that a shirt? Is that a shirt?
Are we muted?
Are we muted? I literally had to check. Like, we're not muted, right?
Just having like an entire conversation to ourselves about Washington sports teams. Just muted.
It is shouts. What are those? Question mark. Parentheses shouts. What are those? Question mark.
So it's. I don't like how they arrived at that then. That shouldn't have been the provided answer.
I think I'm fine with the interrobang. I'm not fine with the additional question mark. It also doesn't matter in any way whatsoever.
Right, but it's also like if we were to do a one-day special or a mini league, this is the kind of due diligence we would do.
Well, that's literally, you messaged me like, did I spell Shambhala wrong? And I was like, nope, that's how it's spelled in the movie. It's like, well, okay, that's what you got to take. The Wi-Fi password is not.
Yeah.
If you spell it wrong, you're not gonna get in the Wi-Fi.
Yeah. No, but I got points for that.
No, of course.
Yeah. Because it's like there are multiple accepted spellings of the word Shambhala, but it's just not. I didn't match the spelling provided in the movie. But
I double checked. Disney Plus has the same thing. Because first I was looking at my purchase one.
No, that's fine. Because it's like
it's
sometimes the subtitles are going to differ. Thank you for checking both. But also like. This is the kind of thing that only matters to us.
Only us, yeah. The whole conversation we had around branding for the MCU quiz, which nobody really cared about.
But yeah, if you guys have a suggestion for us on what we should propose for Learned League one-day special or mini league, let us know, because window for that is like, what, another 10 days for mini leagues or something?
That the HBO thing was today. I'll do that later. I'm waiting for, if you do you follow the blog, the brand new?
No.
It is a branding site. It's all about branding.
I love this.
Yeah. So I can say with some pretty decent certainty that Seattle's going to be on here tomorrow. Because a lot of it's about changing branding for the most part, but some of it is about, like, here's a new logo, but, like, here's the old Staples and the new Staples logo, which I don't like the new one, but
the new one is bad.
Like, they had a little staple in there. It was great. The new one, have you seen the new Warner Brothers logo? I like it a lot.
It's cleaner. I don't know that I like it, but I think it's more that I'm not used to it.
It's also remixable.
Yeah.
Bristol ratios.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Hold on. Just remixing. Logo style variations.
Yeah, but they already did that with the old Warner Brothers logos.
Yeah, but it doesn't really work as well. Like, there's a lot going on.
Right. So it's a lot easier when your palette is literally the negative space and the positive space.
Yeah.
And it lets you delineate this is the brand's primary color, but yeah, like, again, I don't dislike it. I think it's more I'm just not used to it yet.
I learned about it when I applied for a job with Warner Brothers a month ago or whatever. I was like, that's a little different Warner Brothers logo, and then I Googled new Warner Brothers logo, and that's how I found this page. But yeah, it's sick. Underconsideration.com/brand new. I'm gonna give a plug to a website that I'm sure has many, many more followers than we do. But
it is a 2 of a kind scarf. Okay. Is there a one-day special on scarves? I feel like there's a one-day special we could do on
Is that a
scarves.
t-shirt? Is that a t-shirt? Is that a one-day special? Is that the new thing?
Yeah. Look, all I'm saying is we are professional tier trivia writers at this point.
I mean, yes.
Even if we reuse the same question 3 weeks in a row? 4 weeks in a row? You try writing 49 questions each week.
I do, every week.
98 last week.
It's, yeah, well, Jesus Christ. I was thinking the other night about how like I know Geeks has a lot more writers than we do, but they pump out 64 a day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's why. I mean, yeah, 64 a day plus 2 video rounds a week plus a sports round a week.
Do they do? They don't do weekends though, right?
They do one weekend.
Yeah.
So they don't. I think they don't do Friday, but they do Saturday, Sunday as one.
They don't do. Yeah, I remember that specifically. They don't do Friday because they didn't want to take up Fridays for people.
Yeah, so it's 5 days a week because they don't do Friday, and Saturday and Sunday is the same quiz.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, but that's still like 300 questions a week, right thereabouts.
Plus
320.
Plus 14, plus 7, plus 7. Oh, sorry, not 14. 16, plus 8, plus 8. So plus another 32. Ish.
So I took the Wonderlic today. I took the Wonderlic Wonderlic test assessment today. Got a 28.
I don't know.
It's good enough to be a quarterback.
Okay.
It's just it's part of the NFL draft combine. It's just like quick reasoning. You have 12 minutes to answer 50 questions, which gives you like roughly 14 seconds per question, and it's all like pretty straightforward arithmetic. But there's like some longer division in there. There's some word association. Most quarterbacks have around 26. Interestingly, Rob Gronkowski got a 32 on that.
I mean, he seems like a guy who's not an idiot.
Yeah, he seems like he's very good on thinking on his feet.
He very much
measures.
behaves like an idiot, but like he's smart enough to market himself and market businesses off of his name outside of football, so he's not completely gone. Like, he understands well enough that most football players end up broke even if they were rich while they were playing football. So
Jimmy G got a 29, I think. I got the same score as Peyton Manning.
I'm sorry, does CBS have a panel show now?
What?
Game
CBS
On.
panel show.
Game On is an American sports.
Oh yeah, no, dude, I've been telling you about this. This is an adaptation of League of Their Own.
You have not been telling me about this.
This is the show I watch every week.
You have at no point mentioned these words.
I swear I've told you about this.
I don't think you have. I am searching
Dude, I
on
watched
Discord
this.
for the words Game On, and I see nothing.
Search for Gronk.
Gronk. There is the one tweet about him going to the Bucks. That's the only time Gronk has been mentioned.
Okay. There's... I swear I've been talking about this to people.
Dude, not to me.
Which is weird, because it's like, this seems like exactly the kind of thing we'd be talking about. That's why I just assumed. Yeah, no, I've been watching this every week, man. Adaptation of A League of Their Own, which is the only reason that Corden has been on it.
Corden produces it, yeah, because Corden obviously owns A League of Their Own, so yeah, makes sense.
His head writer is on it, Ian Carmel.
Huh. Yeah, that's surprising.
Because I feel like Ian Carmel would not be on the show if... Ian Carmel would not be on the show if he was not friends with James Corden. That's...
This is crazy. I can't believe that I did not know about this at all.
I'm sorry, I thought I told you.
No, it's whatever. I just like this... A League of Their Own also wasn't great. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah, I mean...
As far as like panel shows go, like this is the time to like have it happen. It kind of makes sense, but like I was like, I've watched A League of Their Own. I was never a big fan.
What if we got James Whitehall on to Game On? Jack Whitehall on the Game On.
I mean, sure, whatever. That's like, it's fine. It's one of those things of like any other panel show that I watch. I'm like, it just wouldn't translate. Like you could maybe do QI on PBS, like as like a PBS comedy show, but like I don't know, the network system just doesn't call for it here.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah, they tried Taskmaster and that.
Oh yeah, they did try Taskmaster, didn't they?
Well.
Yeah. Which sucks, because it's like, I feel like I would watch American adaptations of panel shows. Like I said, I've been watching Game On like all of quarantine, or since May, rather. But yeah.
Yeah, the format of Taskmaster makes perfect sense for America. It's just that they had, I think, the wrong people.
Yeah. Which matters a lot for panel shows, you know?
Yeah, especially one like Taskmaster where it's the same 5 people through the whole season.
Like, I think it's great having Gronk on Game On. He's exactly the kind of person who can carry a team by himself. And the fact that he has Bobby Lee of Mad TV by his side only makes that team better.
Right.
Do they ever win? No. But it is exactly the kind of people you want on half of the stage for a show like this. Ian Carmel's funny.
Really? I'm surprised by that. Based on
the fact
that he's the head writer for James Corden, I'm surprised that he's funny.
I mean, that's why that's all I can give him. Like, I suppose. But
well, they tried. There was an American one. There was one on Netflix that wasn't technically American, but it was American. It was hosted by Jimmy Carr. It was D.L. Hughley and Catherine Ryan, which Catherine Ryan is like a British-based comedian, but Canadian, so it was weird.
Oh.
But yeah, it had like a season. The Fix, I think is what it was called. It had like a season on Netflix, and then probably nobody watched it because it was not properly marketed and, to my recollection, not all that great.
If you think we should do a panel show here at Speakeasy Pub Quiz, let us know.
Because we definitely have one written.
Yeah.
There's definitely a panel show concept that we own, basically.
Yeah.
Not even
That's
basically.
True.
It was given to me. It was, hey, listen, if anybody wants this, just take it. And I was like, I'll take it, I guess.
Yep. Maybe we should just do that. No, we still can't.
There's no movies.
Yeah.
That's the I would have been happy to do it. There's no movies. That would be a great Saturday stream.
Yeah. Is Tenet still coming out?
No.
Do we know?
We do know. It is officially no date. It's officially like indefinitely delayed, and we don't know how it's coming out. But it might like rumored to maybe be coming out in like other countries first, and then maybe digital here, or maybe coming here eventually.
That actually makes sense.
Yeah, everything of it makes sense, but we actually don't know which one is going to happen. We have no idea.
That's good. I didn't want Jake to have to risk his life to try to watch Tenet.
I think he's less worried about himself than his parents.
Yeah. But still. Like, I would not have been surprised.
Jake goes out in a hazmat suit just to watch Tenet. Yeah.
And then we have the new emoji, Jake's forehead hazmat. Just the top of the hazmat suit. That was weird. Figure It Out. Remember Figure It Out?
Yes, I do remember Figure It Out. They brought it back, and then I think it got canceled again.
Yeah, they brought it back in 2012, though. That was a while ago at this point.
Was it 2012? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You know, talk about branding. I liked the new branding for Figure It Out.
Yeah, that's a really nice logo.
Like it was nice. It was crisp. It was still a little bit 90s. But it was like it evoked the 90s without being 90s.
Mm-hmm. Like with the arrow and all the weird different capitalizations. Like that's it's good.
Yeah. 2012 to 13. Jesus Christ.
What if we just do Figure It Out on stream and then have people work on the honor system to slime
To slime themselves. Like, how do you do all that sliming? Oh, you know, I think it might have been thinking of Double Dare, because they brought Double Dare back a couple years ago, and that also just ended.
I feel like there have been like 3 or 4 iterations of Double Dare.
I don't know, but the last Double Dare ended in December.
Right.
There was the original Double Dare, there was Double Dare 2000, and then there was new Double Dare 2018. That's it.
I remember Double Dare 2000.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that was when we were watching the shows.
Yeah. How do I become a writer on Star Wars Legends of the Hidden Temple? I can't even remember the name.
Legends of the Hidden Star Wars Temple?
Yeah. Like, hire me as a writer, please. Anthony Carboni, if you're watching.
All That is currently back.
All of that is back?
Yeah, came back last year. Executive produced by Keenan and Kel.
That makes sense, actually, yeah. No, that's fair.
And some other people, but yeah, Keenan Thompson, Kel Mitchell.
Yeah. Keenan Thompson, who's been doing sketch comedy his entire life.
Like, literally forever.
Which is why we felt okay with the Good Burger clip last week.
Even Good Burger last week. Yeah, the Good Burger clip. Yeah. When did he start all that? Jesus.
Wasn't he an original cast member?
94, yeah. Yeah, he was an original cast member. When did all that start? But yeah, 94.
94.
Was when all that started. He was born in 78, so what was he, like, 15?
Yeah.
And then ever since, he's been doing sketch comedy.
Yeah.
There was a brief pause from 99 until 05.
Yes, when he played Guy on Computer in Master of Disguise.
Yep. Party guest in Big Fat Liar. I mean, he was Fat Albert.
Fat Albert?
Yeah.
Look, Fat Albert, which was, I mean, yeah.
Barbershop 2, Back in Business. It's got a career, man. It's Keenan and Kel. But mostly Keenan. Kel was in a show that I watched as a kid. Oh my god. What's her name was in it? Bonsai Joe, they don't pay me for this, and then post the thing. we should probably
internship credit.
We'll add a Patreon tier. Once we get to this much money, we can start paying Young Joe.
And then Young Joe backs it to get to that.
To get to that level, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did we figure out what Kel Mitchell show it was?
No, I forgot. I forgot that's what I was even looking for. It was called One on One. It was a show called One on One with Kyla Pratt and Flex Alexander, and like the show was single dad, his daughter, whatever, and then at the end of season 4, Kyla Pratt goes off to college, and the main character becomes recurring, and Kyla Pratt's landlord was Kel Mitchell.
Okay.
So I remember like watching and being like literally the whole cast goes away except Kyla Pratt and her boyfriend. The main character becomes recurring, and like the rest of the main characters just go away.
That sounds like a spin-off using the same offices.
Yeah. It's kind of like the last season of Scrubs. Yeah. But yes, Kel Mitchell was her landlord. Her and her boyfriend.
I was also going to say it sounds a bit like Grownish, but like Blackish is still running.
Blackish is still running. But also, like, it didn't change name. It was still called One-on-One.
Yeah.
And initially, the One-on-One was Kyla Pratt and her dad. But now, in season 5, the One-on-One is Kyla Pratt and her boyfriend, I guess.
Sure.
Kind of like 2.5 Men, like, it just sort of changed who the half man was over time. Like, initially it was the kid, and then Charlie Sheen left, and now the half man, I guess, is Ashton Kutcher, because he's a man-child, and then the kid left, and then the half man was Amber Tamblyn, who's a woman.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird.
That was a weird show.
Oh yeah, because also One-on-One had its own spin-off.
It did?
Yeah, it had an actual spin-off. It was Marquez Houston was Flex Alexander's younger brother.
Okay.
It was called Cuts, where he ran the family barbershop.
What is Danny Tamborelli up to these days?
Probably just like, going to Kings games for free. Not Kings games, sorry, Ducks games for free. Probably goes to Kings games for free too.
Yeah.
But like, I wouldn't be surprised if literally he just spends his time like, I kind of want to see a hockey game. Calls up the Ducks. Hey, can I come see a hockey game? Yeah. Can we put you on the Jumbotron? Yeah, whatever. He was Arnold in the Magic School Bus?
That explains so much.
He had a podcast with his Pete and Pete co-star. That's great. The Adventures of Danny and Mike.
It's such a good name.
Hold on. Is it still going?
I can't get the page to load.
I am on the page. The last episode was June 24th, 2020, and the last episode before that was June 17th, 2020. So it's weird they haven't had an episode in a month. But yes, it appears to be ongoing.
It's cool. It's a really good podcast name.
Oh no, so the last episode is this, episode 112. I can't tell when this was. Let me check Google Podcasts. Oh no, 113. There's an episode come out a day ago.
Nice.
So yes, it is certainly ongoing.
I'm proud of them.
He's been doing other podcasts on the Indoor Kids. Oh, he's doing sketch comedy. Yeah, it tracks.
Like everyone else who was on that?
Yeah.
Or all that. Like his friend.
He was the bassist
Keaton
for
Thompson from All That and the Mighty Ducks.
I think he's just like doing sketch comedy, doing a podcast, and occasionally acting.
Yeah.
And then
there were worse existences, right?
Playing music. Yeah, he was in a movie last year. He was in a TV show. A couple of TV shows. Yeah, I think he's just working. Although he didn't do anything from 2004 to 2013. That's weird. Where is Eddie McDowd? I should watch Eddie McDowd again. Is Eddie McDowd streaming anywhere?
All right, quiz is over. That's what we're gonna do instead. We're just gonna stream and live comment Eddie McDowd.
If it's on Amazon Prime, we actually can do that on Twitch. That's a thing that Twitch added.
So what you're telling me is that we can do a Thursday after show stream, which is just us watching 30 Rock.
Yeah. No, we can do that. Yeah. By the way, Brandon says put some respect on Marquez Houston's name. I like Marquez Houston. He was Roger in Sister Sister. He also did music. I forget what.
So Eddie McDowd was Jason Doering, but his voice was two different people. That's okay. I guess it makes more sense to have Seth Green narrate.
Yeah, I'm not even finding it on Just Watch. R.I.P. Eddie McDowd. Torrent it.
Bless up. Allison Hannigan was on the show? Sure. I mean, I guess they got Seth Green.
Brenda Song.
Brenda Song was on the show.
Joe Piscopo. Alright. Well. But they only got Seth Green for a season.
Yeah.
Like, why would Seth Green dip? Whatever. Alright.
We should,
Yep.
Last song.
Last song.
Tudes.
You don't have to go home, but you should stay here. You should stay here. Stay here, please. We'll be back in a couple of shakes.
Just a mo.
This is the Speakeasy Pub Quiz for Thursday, July 23rd, 2020. This week's quiz: to boldly go. Hey, Speakeasy Pub Quiz! Sorry for the audio transition, that might have been a little jarring, but whatever, we're here.
It was weird. It's fine. We're good.
I'm Sneaky, that's Joe Cuevas. How's it going, Joe?
I'm doing good, yeah. Enjoying San Diego Comic-Con from home, which is also definitely why we chose this theme for this week, and not because it was the one we had most written last week.
No, it is why we did MCU. That is 100% the reason we did MCU is because it's right around Comic-Con time, and we're like, hey, instead of Comic-Con, here's this. By the way, inside baseball here to nobody who's watching who cares, but Brandon's been texting me like last night basically about doing a lantern con, like a virtual like live stream lantern con.
Okay.
It's like, oh, yeah.
Was there more to that?
No, I'm just like, that's just a thing. It's a thing that might happen.
Yeah.
So we might
tell Brandon I can't be on the show this week. Also, tell Frank that.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Hopefully, you guys can all beat Brandon this week. Thanks for coming, Brandon.
Time for the belt.
Yeah. So we had a tie last week between Pocket Sand and we put the E in Idiot. So this is Pocket Sand's first place win, and we put the E in Idiot's second first place win. I was going to chop the belt in half, but that took effort, and it didn't.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I if I'd remembered it last night, I probably would have done it. But I was like,
we will cut the baby in half.
You can have the top part. All right. Quiz rules, which is also just a fact. That's just a statement. But here are the rules for quiz. Rule number 1: don't put answers in the chat, because if you put answers in the chat, then you're just helping your opponent. So don't do it.
Yep. Rule number 2: don't cheat. We know that everyone is in front of some kind of device. Use the device to watch the show. You don't need to use your device to look things up, because that's kind of a dick move. Just use it to watch the show.
Rule number 3: be kind to us, because we put a lot of work into writing these quizzes every week. And I was sick on Tuesday, so
He
literally
in fact was.
like literally I lost a full day of everything, and normally we have quiz pretty much ready and cut and print to go about a day early. This week we had quiz ready and printed to go about 10 minutes before we went live. So
I made a point to lock yesterday at the very least.
We locked quiz yesterday, but my clipboard of things that I need to get done was not complete until I walked up here, started the Skype call, and was like, oh yeah, I guess I can also tick off make the playlist for this week, which I did.
Yeah, no, that's valid.
At like 6:30 today.
Yeah,
so.
No, it was a rough week. We're still recovering from MCU, but I think you guys had fun during that. So
I think you guys had fun. Yeah, I think we had a good quiz that day.
We had fun doing it.
Gameplay rules.
Yeah. So as always, we've got 7 rounds of 7 questions each. So 49 questions. I got confused there for a second from a chat comment, because that is in fact true. There is no W in Speakeasy, but there is a guy in the ninth thing.
Rounds include music, visual, video, and random knowledge. That visual round is round number 4. That is in the bit.ly link in the video description, and also in the Twitch boxes or whatever. And
you should be seeing cartoons if you are looking at the right visual round for the proper week.
Yep, that is correct. You should be seeing some cartoon faces. Young Joe can also drop it in the chat, and
he has been. So thanks, Young Joe.
He's done it like 2 or 3 times, and quiz hasn't even started yet. So, and he just did it again. Thank you, Young Joe. And
yeah, most rounds have 7 available points. As always, 2 and 7 are going to have 14 available points tonight. So, just shy of 7 cubed points. 7 cubed plus 14 points available tonight.
That is
correct, I'm not a
is...
math guy, but you know what? This week you kind of have to be.
Sorry, 56 and 7 is 63. 7 times 9. Yeah, 7 times 9, 63. That makes sense. Okay, round, that's right. You have to be a math person. Round 1 is called Deep Space Nine.
Business numbers. Does this work? This is a round on math.
And you're taking odds, right?
Yeah. So that means I'm going to start this off with question number 1. And we're going to keep doing this until you all get it right. In computing, how many bits are in a byte? Question number 1 again, because we always read our questions twice, at least here at Speakeasy. We're going to keep doing this until you all get it right. In computing, how many bits are in a byte? This question might seem familiar to some of you.
Music is way too loud. Sorry about that, folks. That should be better. Joe Simka says, how dare you? I believe 1 week this was literally just the question, was how many bits are in a byte, and
yeah,
still got it right. So. Question number 2. Which Greek letter refers to Archimedes' constant, a mathematical constant which one can use to calculate the circumference of a pastry? Question number 2. Which Greek letter refers to Archimedes' constant, a mathematical constant, which one can use to calculate the circumference of a pastry?
And this is your Boston College Classics Question of the Week. So,
I didn't expect you to give it a sponsor. I did not see that coming.
So, as always, we're going to have a few Classics Questions of the Week, but this is your Boston College Classics Question of the Week. Don't fire me.
First. If you didn't write 70% of the questions.
You were sick, I had to, it's fine.
It's fine, I do all the editing and running the fucking show. Alright.
Yeah. Front end versus back end, it's fine. I think it honestly evens out.
I think we even out, yeah, it's fine.
Question 3. The sieve of Eratosthenes is an algorithm which can be used to find all of which special class of numbers which are divisible solely by 1 and themselves. These numbers may also be notationally used in factorizations of other numbers. There was a lot going on there, so let's do that again. Question 3. The sieve of Eratosthenes is an algorithm which can be used to find all of which special class of numbers which are divisible solely by 1 and themselves. These numbers may also notationally be used in factorizations of other numbers.
Kind to you real quick.
Yeah.
No, didn't recognize it. Mandelbrot set.
It didn't come up on my end. Sorry.
Oh, really? I was pointing the mic at the speakers and everything. Oh, well.
It happens sometimes, whatever.
Alright. Question number 4. In calculus, when a function's graph is asymptotic at a point, what can be said about the limit of said equation at that point? Usually abbreviated DNE or simply quoted from Mean Girls. Question number 4. In calculus, when a function's graph is asymptotic at a point, what can be said about the limit of said equation at that point? Usually abbreviated DNE or simply quoted from Mean Girls.
Is it too late to request Push It to the Limit by Strong Bad?
Yes. Everyone to the limit, the teeth is to the limit. I said goodbye for homo gods. I said goodbye for homo gods. Goodbye for homo gods. I know the song. I like the song. If you'd said it an hour ago even, I would have been like, yeah, it's probably we're probably fine as far as copyright goes on Homestar Runner.
Speaking of which, Seattle Kraken logo. Definitely just Trogdor.
First you make an S. Then you make a more different S.
I mean, it is, right?
You're not
It's even
wrong.
got
It's an
that.
S, and then a more different S, and then you draw a beefy little tentacle there. And then we'll close it up real good there at the top for the eyes.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. Question 5.
Question number 5. While their use began to decline during the mid-20th century, which mechanical analog computer resembling a set of rulers is powered by logarithms and can be used to perform simple multiplication and division operations? Question number 5 again. While their use began to decline during the mid-20th century, which mechanical analog computer resembling a set of rulers is powered by logarithms and can be used to perform simple multiplication and division operations? Clayton Craig's team may have a bit of an unfair advantage in this round.
Because hey, Masters in Math, yeah.
Yeah. Nam was a math major at some point.
That's true. Well, Clayton knows that. We went to high school together. We were in statistics class together, in fact,
Nice.
in high school back in the day, in 11th grade.
B. Crawford putting a good word in for the Diamond Club. It's fair. It's fair.
All right, question number 6. Sometimes called a counting frame, what calculating tool dates back to Sumeria and remains in use in some post-Soviet states to perform small-scale arithmetic operations? Question number 6. Sometimes called a counting frame, what calculating tool dates back to Sumeria and remains in use in some post-Soviet states to perform small-scale arithmetic operations or arithmetic operations? I believe both pronunciations are right here.
Yes.
Because arithmetic is the adjective and arithmetic is the noun, right?
Right.
But
But
it could be both. Yeah.
this is... Yeah.
Operations,
because
because operations can be the noun here, and arithmetic being the adjective, or
Right.
operations can be the adjective modifying arithmetic.
The point being that arithmetic operations or arithmetic operations are like the singular embedded thing here. Yeah, I
Sure.
agree.
Yes, of course, but yes.
That is how the sentence is structured.
I said arithmetic, and I'm like, am I being a douche right now? I was like, no, it's the correct pronunciation in this case.
No, that's. I think either works.
Yeah.
When we were writing this last night, I definitely thought arithmetic when I was doing it. So
Yeah, but you
Sure,
are pretentious.
it's true. Question 7. Any leg, including the hypotenuse of a right triangle, can be found using which theorem relating to the spatial relationships? Relating the spatial relationships. Question 7 again. Any leg, including the hypotenuse of a right triangle, can be found using which theorem relating the spatial relationships?
All
I
right.
thought we were going to have more edits on this question.
Yeah, I think we just forgot to, because I was like, it makes sense. Honestly, you don't need the whole question. It's fine. You got it.
Try.
All right, that is it for round 1 time. Now you got 2 minutes to submit. 2 minutes.
And I think you already set the timer properly?
I didn't actually. Now I did.
Oof. Now you did.
I still didn't because it's red still. But that's a separate problem that's very easy to fix. I fixed the number, but I didn't fix other things. There we go. Now it's white. We're all good. White is right. Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Oh no.
It's fine. I'm not even white, so the joke is funny. The joke is funny if I say white power.
Correct. Young Joe says nerds.
Fair enough. It's like a friend of ours, well, after Trump won, was talking about how he went out wearing his Washington Nationals cap, and people see a white guy in a red cap and assume he voted for Donald Trump. But you see a brown guy in a red cap, and I'm fine. no one's
guy wearing a red hat.
No one's worried that I voted for Donald Trump, which is weird because I did.
There we go.
Got about 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds to submit if you haven't yet. I didn't do this on purpose, but this song is called 70 times 7. Oh, time is up. If you have not yet submitted your answer sheets, please submit them now. Because time is up. And so you have to submit. I'll give you guys a moment here. And while we give you guys that moment, we're going to go and do a quick plug
Yep.
for your ad
Your
here.
ad here.
Your ad here. Do you have something to promote? Maybe a business, a live stream, or a podcast. Support us on Patreon, patreon.com/SpeakeasyPubQuiz, or email us, speakeasypubquiz@gmail.com. Just try to do it, more than an hour before quiz, because I definitely got a message an hour before quiz. Hey, can we get our ad up this week? And I was like, so if it wasn't a week that I had not done everything else up until the moment before quiz, maybe. But next week, that ad, the person who asked about the ad, their ad will be up next week unless they ask me to do it a later week. All right, I think that is it. Yeah, we got 9 teams. I think that's about right.
Yeah.
Time now then for round 1 answers.
Yep. So we're going right to question 1 here. We're going to keep doing this until you all get it right, and good job, everyone, you did. In computing, how many bits are there in a byte? We have 8 bits in a byte, so there are 8 pieces of information in 1 byte.
Question number 2. Which Greek letter refers to Archimedes' constant, a mathematical constant which one can use to calculate the circumference of a pastry? That is, unsurprisingly, pi. It is pi. No points if you didn't have this logo. You couldn't just type out pi. No,
you had to get the special character in there. There's an alt code.
Obviously, you could. I believe it is just command. Yeah, it's just alt. It's Option P on a Mac. Very easy. Question 3.
Question 3. The sieve of Eratosthenes is an algorithm which can be used to find all of which special class of numbers divisible solely by 1 in themselves. These are, of course, prime numbers. So I was also trying to clue you in on prime factorization there.
Question number 4. In calculus, when a function's graph is asymptotic at a point, what can be said about the limit of said equation at that point? Usually abbreviated DNE or simply quoted from Mean Girls. That is, the limit does not exist. That's the Mean Girls quote. There's a podcast called Limit Does Not Exist, and I thought it was going to be, math related, but it was just you can do anything you set your mind to, and it's like, oh, well, that sucks.
I think there's a song from Mean Girls the musical. I don't remember if it's called Limit Does Not Exist, but that's her big line in the song when she's at the math competition, because it's just Mean Girls as a musical. But I don't know, it sounds really cool. Anyway, question 5. While their use began to decline during the mid-20th century, which mechanical analog computer resembling a set of rulers is powered by logarithms and can be used to power simple multiplication and division operations? These are slide rules.
Question number 6. Sometimes called a counting frame, what calculating tool dates back to Sumeria and remains in use in some post-Soviet states to perform small-scale arithmetic operations? That is an abacus.
Yep. Question 7. Any leg, including the hypotenuse of a right triangle, can be found using which theorem relating these spatial relationships? I wrote this, and I am not sure how to read it. The answer is the Pythagorean theorem. So, thankfully, me stumbling through that 5 times didn't stop you guys.
Everyone got it right, so that's fine.
Yeah. Good job, everyone.
And we did give points to Pythagorean. That's fine.
Greek is hard.
Yep, that is it for that. Time now for round 2. Round 2 is called Enterprise. Much maligned by Star Trek fans for its use as the main theme of as the main theme of Enterprise, Faith of the Heart, originally by Rod Stewart, Jesus, is a fairly standard power ballad. Name these songs and artists who recorded these power ballads, and don't fight me over whether or not they're power ballads. I understand.
Also, this is the best Star Trek opening theme.
I understand.
Which is why...
I understand some of these songs can be on the fence of whether or not they're power ballads. We're just going to call them power ballads for now. It doesn't work. All right. Time now then for round number 2. Question number 1. Question number 2.
I don't know if I can face it again. Can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life.
Question number 3.
without falling to your feet. But there's a side to you that I never knew. All the things you say, they were never true in the games you play.
Question number 4.
Does the pain weigh out the pride? And you look for a place to hide. Did someone make you?
Question number 5.
There is so much a man can tell me, so much he can say. You remain.
Question number 6 or 5. Yeah, 6.
There's nothing more than empty sheets between our love. Oh, our love.
Question number 7.
Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you could not find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste.
All right, here they all are again one more time, starting with question number 1.
Losing life away. Yeah, I know nobody knows where it comes and where it goes. I know everybody.
Question number 2.
I don't know if I can face it again. Can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life.
Question number 3.
Without falling to your feet. But there's a side to you that I never knew. All the things you say, they were never true in the games you play.
Question number 4.
Does the pain weigh out the pride? And you look for a place to hide. Did someone make you?
Question number 5.
There is so much a man can tell me, so much he can say. You remain.
Question number 6.
There's nothing more than empty sheets between our love.
Oh, our love. And question number 7.
Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you could not find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste.
All right, that is it for round number 2. You guys have 2 minutes to submit your
2
answers.
minutes.
2 minutes.
I helped with this one for once.
You've helped. You've helped with a couple of them.
Yeah. I'm just not allowed to write these by myself.
Because then they become musicals.
Yep.
And in fact,
that's
one of those
all.
Joe wanted to use the musical version.
That's true. For number 4, I wanted to use the Broadway recording. If that helps you, you already knew the answer, so.
Oh, the music is muted. That's why. Let's go down. There we go. We got about 1:10 to submit. Bill Riz says he got money in the bank. Adopt me? No, I don't have money in the bank. I'm unemployed. This is what I do for money.
This is the truth fact. best Star Trek opening.
Been a long night, trying to find my way through the darkness.
Oh goodness.
Now I finally have my day, and I will see my dream come alive and last. I will touch the sky.
I think it's more that it's different from other Star Trek songs. Star Trek opening themes, for one, it has lyrics, and it is a power ballad. It's not a bad song. I think it's more that when people were watching it live, this is not the song they wanted to listen to.
There were literal protests. By the way, time is up. If you don't have, if you haven't submitted yet, please submit. But yeah, I happened to be reading about it, and literally, there were actual protests outside of Paramount.
Yeah.
Like, what?
I liked Enterprise.
Alright, I'm gonna assume. We're missing 2 still. We haven't yet submitted. Please submit. I think
Sabotage, which was in 2 of the new Trek movies.
Sabotage!
Classical music. We are waiting for one more team, I think. Yeah.
We're waiting for at least.
And I know they're around.
I think we're waiting for. Oh no! Did they change?
No.
No, they just. There we go. I see what happened.
One of them changed their names.
And one of them. Is,
One
yeah.
of them is yeah.
Yep.
I know you guys are around because I was talking to both of you earlier. Got face.
Picard says, is this the one they didn't get all the rights for and had to change for streaming? That would be weird for a theme song. Or maybe it was the DVD rights that were the problem.
That makes a little more sense because I definitely watched Enterprise
honestly, I
for
feel
the
like
first
that
time
makes less
streaming.
sense. Because you would think at the time in the late '90s, early aughts, they would. It was like late. It was late '90s, early aughts, right? That they would think, oh, we probably should get the rights for the DVDs in perpetuity. But whatever.
There we go. I think.
No, and yes. So we're just gonna go ahead and it's fine. He didn't. He's gone. All right. Time now then for round 2 answers. Starting with question number 1. Whoops. Yes, that's right. That's correct. Sorry. Starting with question number 1. That is... Oh, they all showed up at once. Hold on. I'm going to do it the right way anyway, even though they all already showed up. That's the one thing I didn't fix on the PowerPoint. Layout. Answers all in one slide. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to do this second verse, same as the first. That was... Are you freaking kidding me?
Are you good?
I'm not. Dream On by Aerosmith. There we go. Question number 2.
I don't know if I can face it again. Can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life.
That is I Want to Know What Love Is by Foreigner. Question number 3.
Without falling into your feet. But there's a side to you that I never knew. All the things you say, they were never true in the games you play.
That is Set Fire to the Rain by Adele. Question 4.
Does the pain weigh out the pride? And you look for a place to hide. Did someone make you?
That is 21 Guns by Green Day. Or if for some reason you wrote John Gallagher Jr. Question number 5.
There is so much a man can tell me, so much he can say. You remain.
My power, my pleasure, my pain. It's a Kiss from a Rose by Seal. Question number 6.
There's nothing more than empty sheets between our love. Our love.
Oh,
Our love.
that is Just Give Me a Reason by Pink featuring Nate Russ. Anything close enough to Just Give Me a Reason, give me a reason, give me just one reason, it's fine. And as long as you got Pink, that's fine. Nate Russ was bonus. If you also got Nate Russ, cool, but Pink is what we need.
No points for naming Nate
No
Russ.
points for only Nate Russ. No points for naming Nate Russ at all, but you get a point for Pink. Question number 7.
Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you could not find. Reaching for something in the distance, so
How many
close
people
you can
remember
almost.
Natasha Bedingfield's name? But that is unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield. That's it for round 2. Time now for round number 3. Round 3 is called The Wrath of Khan. It is a round on famous people named Khan! Khan! There we go. Whatever. Anyway, question number 1.
You did the thing.
Sadiq Khan made international headlines in 2016 when he became the first Muslim mayor of what major capital city? Question number 1. Sadiq Khan made international headlines in 2016 when he became the first Muslim mayor of what major capital city? There we go.
तेरी ऊंची शान है मौला, मेरी अर्जी मान ले मौला, तू है सब कुछ जानने वाला, मैं हूँ तेरा मानने वाला, मुझको भी तो लिफ्ट करा दे, थोड़ी सी तो.
Question number 2. The captain of Pakistan's 1992 World Cup winning cricket team, Imran Khan, later made his transition to politics, where he currently holds what chief executive position in the Pakistani government? Question number 2. The captain of Pakistan's 1992 World Cup winning cricket team, Imran Khan, later made a transition to politics, where he currently holds what chief executive position in the Pakistani government?
दिया है, मुझको भी तो लिफ्ट करा दे, थोड़ी सी तो लिफ्ट करा दे.
Please no answers in chat. Joe, you want to moderate that chat real quick?
Yep.
Any Joe. I'm speaking to any Joe.
Message deleted.
Cool. Question number 3. The world
Not gonna time
tragically
you out for
lost
it, don't
actor Irfan Khan in April, not COVID, though he appeared in many Bollywood films and first gained fame stateside in films like Darjeeling Limited and Slumdog Billionaire. What 2015 franchise reboot was his highest grossing film worldwide, according to thenumbers.com? Question number 3.
Irfan Khan of such films as The Darjeeling Limited and Slumdog Millionaire.
Yeah. And Angrezi medium, Hindi medium. The world tragically lost actor Irfan Khan in April, not from COVID. Though he appeared, I keep saying apparently, I wrote this question. Though he appeared in many Bollywood films and first gained fame stateside in films like Darjeeling Limited and Slumdog Millionaire, what 2015 franchise reboot was his highest grossing film worldwide, according to thenumbers.com? He was in Salam Bombay. That was the Oscar-nominated film, right? Yes, Salam Bombay was nominated for an Oscar. Life in a Metro.
Best foreign picture, or
Yeah, best foreign language. Yeah. He was in another question later this quiz.
yeah.
Tumor. It was a tumor.
I mean, it's still unfortunate either way.
Oh no,
but
it sucks. I'm saying it's a tumor, like that blows. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not to be confused with the other guy in Slumdog, who was Anil Kapoor, who was also in films such as Mission Impossible. All right, question number 4. One of the most beloved actors of Bollywood, Shah Rukh Khan, has appeared in over 80 films, but if you haven't heard of him, you can learn more on a special release of My Next Guest Needs No Introduction, the Netflix show hosted by what retired late-night legend? Question number 4. One of the most beloved actors of Bollywood, Shah Rukh Khan, has appeared in over 80 films, but if you haven't heard of him, you can learn more on a special release of My Next Guest Needs No Introduction, the Netflix talk show hosted by what retired late-night legend?
We walked arm in arm, but I didn't feel his touch. The desire I'd first tried to hide, that tingling inside, was gone. And when he asked me, "Do you still love me?" I had to look away. I didn't want to tell him that my heart grows colder with each day. When you love someone,
Netflix has a lot of interesting shows.
Yes. Question. Netflix, please sponsor us. Question number 5. American singer Yvette Marie Stevens has won 10 Grammy Awards and sold 70 million records worldwide in her 5-decade career. What round-appropriate name is Miss Stevens better known by? Question number 5. American singer Yvette Marie Stevens has won 10 Grammy Awards and sold 70 million records worldwide in her 5-decade career. What round-appropriate name is Miss Stevens better known by? Anyway, we can talk about that.
and I didn't want to tell him.
Over 90,000 titles on DVD. 15,000 or something. I don't know how many I have streaming. Netflix.
Some large number.
Use offer code Speakeasy and probably get nothing, because unless somebody else happened to have a Netflix code that's the same as our name.
Lightning heart
Yeah.
wants to fly away.
Does Netflix even still? I don't think Netflix even still does like podcast sponsorships.
Oh no, it
They
doesn't.
have, they have moved far past that. You go to netflix.com/speakeasy and get your first week free, which you would anyway. First month free. I can't wait till we get bought by Netflix. Netflix original pub quiz.
I mean, we were talking about the panel show market efficiency, right?
That's all I'm saying. We could absolutely do a panel show.
When do movies start again?
Never. Question number 6. Question number 6. Entering the ranks of Merriam-Webster in 2018, what very cromulent word, invented by The Simpsons writer Dan Greaney in 1996, was often used by Kamala Khan, aka Miss Marvel, to describe her size-changing, shape-shifting superpowers? Question number 6. Entering the ranks of Merriam-Webster in 2018, what very cromulent word invented by The Simpsons writer Dan Greeny in 1996 was often used by Kamala Khan, a.k.a. Miss Marvel, I think still is often used by Kamala Khan, to describe her size-changing, shape-shifting superpowers?
Is Champions still a running title? Is she on that still?
I don't think Champions is still a running title. I think it went like 12 issues and then got canceled. I could be wrong.
Yeah. I'm sure she's on some team book right now.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a new Champions.
Yeah.
That just started.
Like, okay, so it's like a second volume?
Like April 2020, volume 4.
Got it. Well, volume 4, because it's also inheriting like the old volume numbers. But
Right,
yeah.
so technically volume 3, because it's inheriting the old Champions, so the new one was volume 2.
Yeah, got it. Cool.
The new one. I have no idea if she's still in the current iteration of the team.
But it would make sense.
I think she is. I think everybody outside of
Like Vision.
No, outside of alternate reality Scott Summers.
Oh yeah, he was on that team, wasn't he?
Uh-huh. Maybe we should read comics again.
Yeah.
We'll take it. Question number 7. Clearly, we couldn't decide what category to put this one in. Khan Academy grew out of YouTube videos Salman Khan was making to tutor his cousins in math, and now is the official practice website of what college admission standardized test for which it has been linked to an average 115-point increase. Question number 7. Clearly, we couldn't decide what category to put this one in. Khan Academy grew out of YouTube videos Salman Khan was making to tutor his cousins in math, and now is the official practice website of what college admission standardized test for which it has been linked to an average 115-point increase. That is it for round number 3. So go ahead and submit your round 3 answers. You got 2 minutes to submit. 2 minutes. Answer sheets are in the chat. Thanks to our intern Bonsai
Thank you.
Joe. Thanks to our chat mod. Listen, nobody pays chat mods, Young Joe. As far as I can tell from this Wikipedia page, the current roster is the original roster, which didn't even include Cyclops because he joined in issue 2. Ironheart,
Araceli's on the team now.
Nadia Van Dyne. There's a new Falcon. Patriot? Is this the original Patriot? No, there's a new
No, that's a
Patriot?
different Patriot.
Why is there a new Patriot? Bombshell?
I think editorial has plans for the old Patriot.
I don't know, man. Comic books.
Supposedly. There's a new Bombshell too? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, like, this is basically the new Young Avengers title.
Oh, and then they...
Because, like, they've even got reserve members.
Yeah,
This
I
is
didn't realize
straight up-
Amadeus Cho is Brawn now. Sure.
He's not Hulk anymore?
No, he's Brawn.
Does he still Hulk out?
Yeah. It's the same thing, he just doesn't want to also be, like, you know, whatever.
He doesn't want to be Kid Hulk?
30 seconds, by the way, if you haven't submitted it yet. 30 seconds to go.
Comics is weird, yo.
Comics is weird, yo. Miles still on the team, though.
That's cool.
Sam Alexander. Miles left the team for 6 issues, then rejoined. So did Sam Alexander. There are 2 Viv Visions. You know what? I don't understand comics. I'm just going to read it, and it'll make sense enough. Time is up. If you haven't submitted round 3 answers yet, go ahead and submit your round 3 answers. And honestly, we are so nice that even if you... I think everyone submitted anyway.
If it shows up during the scoring break, though.
If it shows up during the scoring break, we'll score it, because it is time for a scoring break. We're going to take a quick round 3 scoring break. We'll be back with round 3 answers and standings soon.
See you guys on the flip-flop.
And we're back. We are scored.
Woo!
We're back. Time for
Trying to
a
get the right tab up.
standings check. But first, round 3 answers.
Round 3
Round
answers.
3 answers. Question number 1. So round's called the Wrath of Khan. Question number 1. Sadat Khan made international headlines in 2016 when he became the first Muslim mayor of what major capital city? That is London. Mayor of London. Question number 2. The captain of Pakistan's 1992 World Cup winning cricket team, Imran Khan later made his transition to politics, where he currently holds what chief executive position in the Pakistani government? He is the Prime Minister. Prime Minister. The president is not the chief executive in Pakistan. He is a puppet. He's a figurehead. Question number 3. The world tragically lost actor Irfan Khan in April, not from COVID, though he appeared in many Bollywood films and first gained fame stateside in films like Darjeeling Limited and Slumdog Millionaire. What 2015 franchise reboot was his highest grossing worldwide, according to thenumbers.com? That is Jurassic World, which is a reboot of the Jurassic Park franchise. If not a story reboot, it was certainly a franchise reboot because it had all new characters. That's how franchise reboots work. Question number 4. One of the most beloved actors of Bollywood, Shah Rukh Khan, has appeared in over 80 films, but if you haven't heard of him, you can learn more on a special release of My Next Guest Needs No Introduction, the Netflix talk show hosted by what retired late-night legend? That is David Letterman. Question number 5. American singer Yvette Marie Stevens has won 10 Grammy Awards and sold 70 million records worldwide in her 5-decade career. What round-appropriate name is Miss Stevens better known by? That is Shaka Khan.
Spelling doesn't count.
Spelling does not count. So I think everyone got that one right by getting close enough. Number 6. Otter Hooligans says question 3, formal protest. All right, protest has been lodged and ignored. Entering the ranks of Merriam-Webster in 2018, what very cromulent word invented by The Simpsons writer Dan Greaney in 1996 was often used by Kamala Khan, a.k.a. Miss Marvel, to describe her size-changing, shape-shifting superpowers? That is embiggen. Embiggen. It was the same episode, in fact. And question number 7. Clearly, we couldn't decide what category to put this one in. Khan Academy grew out of YouTube videos Salman Khan was making to tutor his cousins in math, and now is the official practice website of what college admission standardized test for which it has been linked to an average 115-point increase? That is the SAT. That is it for round number 3. Time for a standings check. And
Standings check.
standings. 10-ish teams here tonight. In 10th
Roughly
place,
10.
the Hunt for Red Scientology.
In 9th place, they don't pay me for this.
In 8th place, but I aced the Viz round.
Tied for 6th place, we have Groupness Prime and Diamond Club.
Tied for 4th place, we have Big Bilal and his bigger friends and Guts.
Which means we have a 3-place tie. We have a 3-way tie for 1st place. Those are the order those words go in. Between Punk Ass Book Jockeys, Dan Showed Up, and Pocket Sand.
Yep. All right. That is it for round number 3 standings and such. Time now for round number 4. Sorry, round number 5.
Yeah, I think most of you do have your round 4s in, though. If you don't have it quite yet, links are in the thingy, so you can do the thing.
Julie, do the thing. Time now for round 5, which is... Hold on.
Lower Decks.
Yes. Sorry. we didn't write the blurb for this one, so I had to put something in. Here we go.
I am ready to see what it says.
Nothing.
Because mine says something different.
Here we go. Round
Welcome
number 5.
to Lower Decks, starring Eugene Cordero.
This is it.
It's on minor
this
league
is all this. It's all minor league sports.
Yeah.
Forgot about
Star
that
Trek
one.
Lower Decks, minor league sports. Question 1. Major League Soccer notably lacks which feature that is a fixture in most European sports leagues, in which teams which are bad enough can actually be sent to other minor leagues? Question 1 again. Major League Soccer notably lacks which feature that is a fixture in most European sports leagues, in which teams which are bad enough can actually be sent to other minor leagues? And that's right. We're starting our minor league sports round with a question on Major League Soccer. It's great.
This town ain't big, this town ain't small. It's a little of both, they say. Our ball club may be minor league, but at least it's triple A. We sit below the Marlboro Man, above the
I legitimately don't know what song this is, Badweave.
we do the wave all by ourselves. Hey, up a blind man.
The Cheap Seats by Alabama.
Got it.
We like our beer flat as can be. We like our dog.
Question 2. Originally slated to begin play this year, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim's new AA affiliate, Rocket City, have already brought in over $2 million in merchandising as of December 2019, so they've definitely brought in more money since then without playing a single game because this season was canceled, and share their name with which insult given to Rocket Raccoon by Peter Quill? Question 2 again, because that was a lot, and we always read them twice. Originally slated to begin play this year, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim's new AA affiliate in Rocket City have already brought in over $2 million in merchandising as of December 2019 without playing a single game, and share their name with which insult given to Rocket Raccoon by Peter Quill? This was surprisingly not cut from the Marvel quiz.
Not that good, but all in all it's understood. We wanna dance, they wanna play. We wouldn't have it any
Sports round.
Fourth round. We had a really good round 5 for the Marvel quiz, I feel like. It was also a sports round.
Sure. We probably could have managed a sports round out of it.
Yeah, like with this question?
Well, yeah, like I know Pratt's a Seahawks fan. That's well known.
Yeah, like jersey bets and stuff.
The Jersey Bet, stuff like that. They had the Fantasy Football League or whatever, which I think even Chris Hemsworth was in the Fantasy Football League. It's not Marvel's DC, but Henry Cavill's a Chiefs fan because his girlfriend's a Chiefs fan. Yeah. Oh.
Now the major
Henry Cavill's computer.
Henry Cavill's computer. That's correct.
It's a good trivia team name. Somebody should use that next week. Question 3. The Cleveland Monsters, the AAA affiliates of the NHL's Columbus Blue Jackets, play at which stadium also used by the Cleveland Cavaliers, named for a mortgage lender subsidiary? Question 3 again. The Cleveland Monsters, the AAA affiliates of the NHL's Columbus Blue Jackets, play at which stadium also used by the Cleveland Cavaliers, named for a mortgage lender subsidiary? #BelieveLand.
we don't worry about the pennant much. We just like to see the boys hit it deep. There's nothing like the view from the cheap seats.
Drama going on in the chat. Joe Simka says, "What's everybody's favorite trivia question?"
No answers in chat.
My favorite trivia question is the Cleveland Monsters, the AAA affiliates of the NHL's Columbus Blue Jackets, play at which stadium also used by the Cleveland Cavaliers, named for a mortgage lender subsidiary? My second favorite trivia question is question number 4.
Question number 4. Pat Venditti has spent most of his professional career in the minor leagues and even had a rule named after him as a member of the Staten Island Yankees. But what word did a headline erroneously use to describe him when he made his major league debut with the Oakland Athletics, referring to an ability to breathe above and below water instead of his ability to throw with both arms? Question 4 again. Pat Venditti has spent most of his professional career in the minor leagues and even had a rule named after him as a member of the Staten Island Yankees. But what word did a headline erroneously use to describe him when he made his major league debut with the Oakland Athletics, referring to an ability to breathe above and below water instead of his ability to throw with both arms?
I gave you the keys, so you bring it right back, nigga.
I feel like I see this meme every 2 months.
Now I'm on the road, $500,000 for a show, and we
And never from baseball people. But it's a good meme.
from the bottom, now my whole team fucking here. Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom,
Bill Riz says, I want a shirtless trivia boys calendar. That's probably not happening.
I feel like we would get taken off of Twitch for that. I think that
That is true. Yeah. Can't do that on Twitch.
Started from the bottom, now the whole team here, nigga. Always tell stories about the man. Say I never struggled, wasn't hungry, yeah, I got it, nigga.
We are thinking about t-shirts though. I was literally like thinking about t-shirt designs the other day. Like, wanting artists like draw our faces maybe. Like,
worry about me, give a fuck about you, nigga. Just as a reminder to myself.
Brandon still says, still waiting on football questions. Well, we're still waiting for there to be minor league football.
Yeah, we gave you an association football question at the very top of this round, my dude.
Here's an NBA question for Brandon.
Question 5. Previously known as the NBA D-League, short for Developmental League, the NBA G League rebranded itself in 2017 after what title sponsor, already a fixture on the court? Question 5 again. Previously known as the NBA D-League, which was short for Developmental League, the NBA G League rebranded itself in 2017 after what title sponsor, which was already a fixture on the court?
From the bottom, now the whole team here, nigga. Always tell stories about the man. Say I never struggled, wasn't hungry, yeah, I got it, nigga. I could turn your boy into the man. There ain't really much out here.
Look, all I'm saying is Brandon asks me for football questions, and I give him association football questions, and he's still not happy.
Thing is this song about Abraham learning to walk? Is this like, you know, he was in Degrassi and he couldn't walk and then he could walk? Alright, dumb joke. Anyway.
Question 6. Whoa. That happened.
Son of a bitch.
Is this what was like fun? Like when he thing?
What's that?
RID. Picture clusters of data moving through a computer. What did they? Okay, there's one thing. You're resizing it.
Oh, I played from start. Whoops.
I'm on slide 66.
Here we go. 66.
Not 66.
No,
one more.
65. 65. There we go.
I was on 66. I guess I had an extra slide. Well, now you know question 7 if you were looking for it. But question 6. Which city in Massachusetts has had an American Hockey League team see the ice for every season since 1954, having only missed 7 seasons since 1926? They've gone through many names, but have never used the isotopes. Question 6 again. Which city in Massachusetts has had an American Hockey League team see the ice for every season since 1954, having only missed 7 seasons since 1926? They've gone through many names, but have never used the isotopes.
Sometimes PowerPoint does this thing where it's like, I'm gonna not be a PowerPoint anymore.
Yeah, no, I know that.
And I have no idea why.
And it's strange.
And it's so weird.
Oh no, oh no. Oh no.
I don't think, oh no, that's the Pocket Sand here this week. I was like, is anybody in here this week?
Yeah. Oh, Pocket Sand knows what's up.
Yeah.
Oh no. Question 7.
Questions.
Which some of you already know. Straight up, does the Overwatch League have a developmental minor league? That's the question. Straight up, does the Overwatch League have a developmental minor league?
All right, that is it. You guys got 2 minutes to submit your answers. 2 minutes. To be clear, that glimpse of the Matrix is my desktop background.
Do we think Dan showed up? They're going to change their name again? Or
I would guess.
Because I think it'd be really funny if they just kept that. Star Trek Lower Decks about the Star Trek Lower Decks, around on the lower decks of professional sporting. I think there's still like one or two teams that hasn't done their round 4, so those are going to be do this round as well. Young Joe will drop the thing at some point, but yeah. I feel like apart from that, got about a minute left. Around 10 seconds, although we might give you some extra time just because, I mean, there's lag on my end too, so, you know. It's the nature of running the thing through the internet. Time's up, so get your things in now if you haven't already, although I think most of you have, based on what I'm seeing up here. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. So I think we're going to do future. I think we have a thing next. I'm just looking at the slides. Sorry.
That's cool.
Yeah. We're going to do answers in a second for a couple of things. And then round 6, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Should I just...
You want to do... Yeah, you want to run the ad?
Yeah, I'll do that. So, future quiz streams. If you're enjoying tonight's quiz and you'd like to see more of us, you can follow us on @SpeakeasyQuiz on Twitter and subscribe to us for weekly live quizzes. You're already watching on either youtube.com/ssjkuhan or twitch.tv/SpeakeasyPubQuiz. Yeah, follow the social media in case you want to catch other things that we're doing, like we did the MCU quiz on Saturday. Wow, that was only Saturday?
That was
the
Saturday,
MCU
yeah.
quiz on Saturday. Yeah.
You want to wrap our answers then?
That's all for that. Yeah, round 4 answers and lip. Sorry, I am trying to navigate this PowerPoint on my end too. So, round 4 answers. Round 4 was called the animated series. So we had celebrities who played themselves in various cartoons, and your job was to name the celebrities in those cartoons. Question 1 was Penn and Teller. 1 point for that altogether. Question 2 was Mike Tyson from the Mike Tyson Mysteries. Oh, and Penn and Teller was from Futurama.
Yes.
Although I feel like that was mostly clear. Question 3, we had Tony Hawk opposite Homer Simpson. And if you look really closely, it actually says Tony Hawk on the skateboard. Question 4 was Burt Reynolds when he was on Archer. Question 5, Stan Lee from Ultimate Spider-Man. Question 6, Mark Hamill opposite Mark Hamill in Justice League Action.
And next to Mark Hamill as well.
And next to Mark Hamill. That's right. Trickster Shadows. And question 7 was
that's not Trickster. That's
not Trickster?
Clayface. He was
Clayface.
Clayface, Trickster, and Joker in that series.
Wasn't Trickster in that episode though?
Yeah. Trickster is in this clip too, but I cropped him out.
Got it. And then question 7 is TV's Adam West from Family Guy. Yeah. So that was our round 4. I feel like most of you did pretty good. Look, B. Crawford, this is how it was listed on the clip that we had.
That's how the clip
know what
was.
to tell you.
Yeah, the clip had that's what it was on the Futurama clip.
Yeah.
A Swamp Thing. Sorry, Riff Trash Rocks. Yeah, Swamp Thing, not Clayface. My bad.
God. Hey. Now on to Rand 5. Rand 5 was Lower Decks. These were both named after 2 of the 3 Star Trek animated series. Also, Star Trek Prodigy and Este coming Nickelodeon at some point in the future. Question 1. Major League Soccer notably lacks which feature that is a fixture in most European sports leagues? We were looking for promotion and or relegation. If you named one of those, you got the point. I'll make a decision on demotion later, but I'm not really feeling it. Question 2. Originally slated to begin play this year, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim's new AA affiliate Rocket City have brought in $2 million of merchandise because they're the Trash Pandas and they have really, really good raccoon logos. Question 3. The Cleveland Monsters, the AAA affiliates of the NHL's Columbus Blue Jackets, play at which stadium? The answer is Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, but we would have also accepted Quicken Loans Arena or Gund Arena if you're that old. Question 4. Pat Venditti has spent most of his professional career in the minor leagues, had a rule named after him while he was a Staten Island Yankee, and when he debuted as an Oakland Athletic, they said that he was an amphibious pitcher. But he's not Kermit the Frog, even though the Oakland Athletics are green. He is ambidextrous. Question 5. Previously known as the NBA D-League for Developmental League, the NBA G-League is named after Gatorade. And it's even like G, as in, like, it's the same G from
It's named after the movie Gigli, starring Ben Affleck, the NBA Gigli.
Question 6. Which city in Massachusetts has had an American Hockey League team see the ice for every season? And technically still every season, although not every year at this point. And that is Springfield. Most recently as the Springfield Thunderbirds, the new AAA affiliate of the St. Louis Blues. Question 7, straight up.
Which is weird that they're not in either of the Springfields that's close to St. Louis.
Yeah, but, I mean, like, the league offices are in Springfield, Mass., so I don't think they wanted to lose a team in Springfield, Mass.
Springfield, Mass. Also the birthplace of basketball. Literally of basketball, the game.
Correct. Question 7, straight up. Does the Overwatch League have a developmental minor league? Yes. I believe it's called Overwatch Champions? Overwatch Contenders. It's called Overwatch Contenders.
I looked in the chat because I assumed you said champions, and immediately Young Joe corrected you. But of course that couldn't have happened. There's like a 2-second delay.
But also, if there was one person who would have corrected us, it's Young Joe. All right. And I think with that, we're going to move ahead to round 6, which is called the Voyage Home, right?
Round 6 is indeed called the Voyage Home. It is the video round. Pay attention to the instructions of the video. Clips will play twice, and the second time they will be shortened. So we'll be right back. We're going to do round number 6.
Got a whale of a tale to tell you, lads, a whale of a tale or two, about the flapping fish and the girls I've loved on nights like this with the moon above. A whale of a tale, and it's all true, I swear by my tattoo. There was Mermaid Minnie, met her down in Madagascar.
All right. Whoa! You actually sound sick.
Maybe louder, huh?
Don't do that.
Too much orca. Didn't it sound a little orca-ish?
It doesn't sound orca. It sounds like nothing I've ever heard. Oh. It's just as well. He might be hungry.
Don't worry. Whales don't eat clownfish. They eat krill. Swim away! Oh, look! Krill!
Move, Dory! Move!
Got a whale of a tale to tell you, lads, a whale of a tale or two.
How do you feel about part 1 of your new film?
Why? How do you feel about part 1 of my new film?
Well, I'm honest, you know, so...
Just say it.
I thought aspects of it seemed slightly fake.
Wolodarski?
Take 5, Steve.
I'm not taking 5. Did it seem fake when my best friend was bitten in half right in front of me? Then eaten alive, screaming?
Got a whale of a tale to tell you, lads, a whale of a tale or two.
Yeah.
Lovely. Lovely. Oh, buddy, come on. Oh, are you okay? Oh, that's not good. Stay calm. Stay calm. That's not good. Okay, don't stay calm. making us appetizers. They're appetizing us. We're all gonna.
Got a whale of a tale to tell you, lads. A whale of a tale or two.
Boba, is your father here?
Yep.
May we see him?
Sure.
Got a whale of a tale to tell you, lads. A whale of a tale or two.
Welcome to Oscar's crib. 60-foot slime-covered tongue with canker sores, swim-in cavities, and plankton-encrusted teeth for when I feel a little old school.
Stop your moaning, Oscar. It could be a lot worse, you know?
Yeah, that's true. I could have this job and look like you. Who's behind me? Whoever behind me better give me some. Indigestion. She's gonna blow!
Got a whale of a tale to tell you, lads. A whale of a tale or two. Got a whale of a tale to tell you, lads. A whale of a tale or two.
Salala iyong isis. Salala iyong isis.
About the flapping fish and the girls I've loved on nights like this with the moon above. A whale of a tale and it's all true. I swear by my tattoo.
Oh. It's just as well he might be hungry.
Don't worry, whales don't eat clownfish, they eat krill. Swim away! Oh, look, krill!
Move, Dory! Move!
Got a whale of a tale to tell you, lads. A whale of a tale or two.
Wolodarski?
Take 5, Steve.
I like taking 5. Did it seem fake when my best friend was bitten in half right in front of me? Then eaten alive, screaming?
Got a whale of a tale to tell you, lads. A whale of a tale or two.
Lovely.
Lovely. Oh, buddy, come on. Are you okay? Oh, that's not good.
Stay calm. Stay calm.
That's not good.
Okay, don't stay calm.
Got a whale of a tale to tell you, lads. A whale of a tale or two.
Boba, is your father here?
Yep.
Got a whale of a tale to tell you, lads. A whale of a tale or two.
Stop your moaning, Oscar. It could be a lot worse, you know?
Yeah, that's true. I could have this job and look like you. Who's behind me? Whoever behind me better give me some.
Got a whale of a tale to tell you, lads. A whale of a tale or two. Got a whale of a tale to tell you, lads. A whale of a tale or two.
Bought her trinkets that sailors can't afford.
Sailors can't afford.
And when I spent my last red cent, she tossed me overboard.
Got a whale of a tale to tell you lads. A whale of a tale.
And we're back.
And we are back. I didn't put the timer on though, so now we're going to see.
Sorry about
for
that.
A moment, and then we're going to see the 2-shot with the timer. Yay!
Yay! Now we got 2 minutes.
Now you got 2 minutes. To
Although some of you don't need the 2 minutes because you guys already got your answer sheets in.
That is correct. And we're not sponsored by Gatorade like the NBA G League, but
you have some.
Coca-Cola, please sponsor us.
Long live the echoes of my despair dissolving in
God, a whale of a tale to tell you lad, a whale of a tale or two. Yeah, you know what?
You don't blame me?
Shit happens. No, I don't hate it. Joe hates that song. Swear by my tattoo. I don't, it's whatever. It's one of those things of, Joe mentioned this, that everyone, like, gets annoyed of whatever song gets played in the video round. Like, yo, I gotta edit it, so I got no, no sympathy from me.
I like it.
One team keeps changing their name.
most days. I really don't have a clue. Everything's overrated. Each night ends looking for
Now we're waiting on the team that said don't wait on me.
When did the naming rights change to Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse? Because it's still the same company.
Yeah, naming rights technically never changed. But I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago. But it's fine. Quicken Loans Arena gets the point. They just Quicken Loans has April 2019, a year ago. But it's still Quicken Loans. Quicken Loans still owns the name. Time's up, by the way. If you haven't submitted your round 6 answers yet, please submit them. But I think everyone's got them.
I think so too. Yeah, I can't help that team more than they have, man.
Cool. Yep. So we're gonna do, we are going to do round number 6 answers. Here we go. That is all of those answers. So now
Life Aquatic was enough for Life Aquatic. If you got the name wrong, I can't help you.
Don't overachieve if you don't have to.
And for Star Wars, that movie has a specific name. If you named a different Star Wars movie, I can't help you. I'm sorry.
All right, time for a standings check. We have 10 teams playing in 10th place. They don't pay me for this.
In 9th place, but I aced the Viz round.
In 8th place, The Hunt for Red Scientology.
Still got a tie in 6th place between Grouped Miss Prime and The Diamond Club.
In 3rd place, it's a 3-way tie between Big Bilal and His Bigger Friends, Guts, and Punk Ass Book Jockeys.
Which tells us that someone pulled ahead to 2nd place, and that was Team Dan Showed Up.
And in 1st place, it is Pocket Sand. Still got round 7 to play, and it is very, very tight there at the top, so it's still anybody's game. Time now, though, for round 7.
The Final Frontier.
Final Frontier. It's just random knowledge, y'all. It's just random knowledge. Question number 1. Batman Beyond was also known as Batman of the Future in some international markets. Was the future of Batman Beyond before or after this year? Question number 1. Batman Beyond was also known as Batman of the Future in some international markets. Was the future of Batman Beyond before or after this year?
Oh, I should have worn my Terry McGinnis shirt. That's a thing I had. I don't know if I still have it, actually. Question 2 is worth 2 points. 2 of the newest ships in the U.S. academic research fleet are named for pioneering astronauts, much as you'd expect Starfleet vessels to be one day be. I wrote this. I don't know. So 2 points. For the first one, give me the name of the West Coast research vessel named for a physics professor and the first woman in space. And for the second point, give me the East Coast research vessel named for a naval aviator who commanded an Apollo mission and later taught at the University of Cincinnati. Question 2 again, 2 points. 2 of the newest ships in the U.S. academic research fleet are named for pioneering astronauts, much as you'd expect Starfleet vessels to one day be. For the first point, give me the West Coast research vessel named for a physics professor and the first woman in space. She's actually underway right now. And for the second point, give me the East Coast vessel named for a naval aviator who commanded an Apollo mission and later taught at the University of Cincinnati. And I believe these are both specifically names of Starfleet vessels as of Star Trek Discovery.
Is to one day be on purpose?
It wasn't, I don't think. But I also wrote that really late at night, so it might.
I don't know. I mean, I wasn't sure if it was on purpose or not.
I mean, the infinitive split there, but it's also like a multiple. It's a double word split infinitive.
There's a to eventually be.
Yeah.
Question number 3. 2 Bakula points. St. Louis's own Scott Bakula only accepted the job on Star Trek Enterprise when he was told he was going to be the first Star Trek captain. For 1 point, what sci-fi show was Bakula best known for before he became Captain Archer? And for the second point, what CBS... Was it?
And even after.
And even, yeah. Second point, what CBS procedural is Bakula best known for by your parents? And we need the full title for this one. You can, whatever. You just need to get, like, the right portion of it, so...
Yeah, get us the full title.
Like, we wouldn't take Star Trek, but we would take just Enterprise, basically.
Yeah.
We want to make sure you know what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's a franchise, so, like, get the right part of the franchise.
You can't say Star Wars Clone Wars.
I'm sorry, I tried. I can't help you with that.
And it's Joe being the hard one.
Yeah. It's a different movie. We should reread this.
Oh yeah, did I not reread it? 2 Bakula points. St. Louis's own Scott Bakula only accepted the job on Star Trek Enterprise when he was told he was going to be the first Star Trek captain. For the first point, what sci-fi show is Bakula best known for before he then became Captain Archer? Probably is also still best known for it. And B, what CBS procedural is Bakula best known for by your parents? And full title required, or enough.
Get the right part of the franchise.
Enough that we know you have the right part of the franchise. Yes. All right. I'm just gonna go straight on then to question 4 because I just took a long time to read the second time.
Yeah, no worries. It's a long clue.
It's
not your fault. Question 4. Revision 3 was a video podcast network which, along with TestTube, DeFranco Networks, and a handful of others, made up the defunct digital networks of what basic cable giant, which also operates Food Network, TLC, and Animal Planet? Question 4 again. Revision 3 was a video podcast network which, along with TestTube, DeFranco Networks, and a handful of others, made up the defunct digital networks of what basic cable giant, which also operates Food Network, TLC, and Animal Planet? Yeah. I feel like it's a pretty straightforward clue. Anything I could say would give away the answer, so I'm not going to.
It's like, how do I not clue too much? All right, question number 5 then. Question 5. 3 points. The comic book Nemesis has been in development as a film since 2010, but what 3 other original comics written by Mark Millar have been made into films? A 2008 action thriller starring James McAvoy. B, a 2014 action spy comedy starring Taron Egerton. And C, a 2010 superhero film starring Aaron Taylor Johnson. So once again, 3 points. The comic book Nemesis has been in development as a film since 2010, but what 3 other original comics written by Mark Millar have been made into films? A 2008 action thriller starring James McAvoy. B, a 2014 action spy comedy starring Taron Egerton. And C, a 2010 superhero film starring Aaron Taylor Johnson. These aren't in chronological order because it didn't fit properly in the PowerPoint when I did it that way.
That's weird.
Because if you like the Johnson of Aaron Taylor Johnson,
yeah, the line break,
so the line goes a little longer, so Taron Egerton would have been on top of where it says quiz answers.
Got it. No, I see that.
Yeah.
Question 6. Both Voyager probes carry what cultural payload consisting solely of an analog sound storage medium? Which is the best way I could figure out how to describe that.
If we're continuing the wording of question 2, part A, yeah, I'll get to it. Just read this again, and then we'll do the...
Yeah. Question 6 again. Both Voyager probes carry what cultural payload consisting solely of an analog sound storage medium?
E.S. Eccentric is correct. She's the first American woman in space, not the first woman in space.
Valid.
Yeah. Good point. That is a correct point. That is a mistake on our end. And, it's not going to get fixed just because of PowerPoint, but we will acknowledge that was wrong.
Yes. First American woman in space.
It was implied, but we should have been correct also.
Yeah, I mean, like, we tried to take care when with Yuri Gagarin.
Yeah.
But yeah, so no, space is a thing.
Oh, I was on screen that whole time. All right. Question number 7. 4 mystery points. A, the eccentric townie played by Sean Gunn on Gilmore Girls. B, a manga about a kid who plays the board game Go with a ghost. C, a pediatrician with a best-selling book on childcare. And D, a literary device in which an author delivers on prop-based expectations. Just want each of those answers. Once again, 4 mystery points. The eccentric townie played by Sean Gunn on Gilmore Girls. B, a manga about a kid who plays the board game Go. C, a pediatrician with a best-selling book on childcare. And D, a literary device in which an author delivers on prop-based expectations. That is all the questions. So once again, the question 2, part A is still going to be wrong. Just know it's the first American woman in space, not the first woman in space. And here we are. Whoops. Here we are. No? One more time. There we go.
3 minutes.
3 minutes to submit.
And there's all of the questions again.
All the questions up on screen.
3 minutes.
I wasn't sure if I'd change the camera because I'm a little lightheaded. So I was like,
that's,
did I fix
that's
this?
Fair.
I'm pretty sure I fixed this. And then I wasn't sure until it played.
I mean, that's also why like you waited and then it was like, oh, cool, we're good. Yep.
The audience didn't hear. I got a nosebleed in the middle of the round 5.
Which is weird, because it wasn't me who got the nosebleed.
Yeah, I get nosebleeds occasionally, and I have no idea when or why. Joe gets nosebleeds because he lives in the desert. He's not used to living in the desert. But I don't know why I get nosebleeds, but I definitely got a nosebleed. And like, Joe, go ahead and fill for a minute. I'm gonna deal with this. And I got to the mirror, and there's blood all over my face because I was holding it like on my face so I could tell you and try to grab it after.
Yeah. It happens. It's fine. You're good. You're fine. You are alive. Okay. We are where we need to be. About half of your time remaining when you hear this. But man, it looks like it is a good thing that we gave you all that extra minute, because I am still not seeing any answer sheets.
No answer sheets in yet, yeah.
We did have a lot of writing this week, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we have the extra minute there.
Now I'm seeing sheets.
About 30 seconds to go. About 30 seconds. Time is up. If you have not yet submitted your round number 7 answers, go ahead and submit those now. We are going to take a quick scoring break as well. So once again, like if you have a little bit extra time to submit during the scoring break, you could. But try to submit it sooner than later because I don't want to spend too much time scrolling.
My life's in books, written pages. Live and learn from fools and from sages. You know it's true. All the things come back to you. Sing with me, sing for the year, sing for the laugh and sing for the tear. Sing with me, just for today, maybe tomorrow the good Lord will take you away. Yeah, sing with me, sing for the year, sing for the laugh and sing for the tear. Sing with me, just for today, maybe tomorrow the good Lord will take you away. Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream it up and dream come true. Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream until your dream come true. Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on, Sing with me, sing for the year, sing for the laugh and sing for the tear. Sing with me, just for today, maybe tomorrow the good Lord will take you away. Sing with me, sing for the year, sing for the laugh and sing for the tear. Sing with me, just for today, maybe tomorrow the good Lord will take you away.
Three repeatedly.
Oh, there we go, and we're back. We are
We
all
is back, ladies and
scored up.
gentlemen.
All scored up. Time now then for round 7 answers.
Yep.
Question number 1. Batman Beyond was known as Batman of the Future in some international markets. Was the future of Batman Beyond before or after this year? It was the year 2019. Last year. So it was before this year.
All right.
Question number 2.
Question number 2, 2 points. Two of the newest ships in the American academic research fleet have been named for pioneering astronauts. For the first one, we were looking for the West Coast-based vessel named for a UC San Diego physics professor and the first American woman in space. We did clarify that when we asked it. So first American woman in space, Sally Ride. And question B, operating out of Woods Hole Oceanographic Institute, the East Coast vessel is named for a naval aviator who commanded the Apollo mission, later taught at University of Cincinnati. That was Neil Armstrong.
Question number 3. 2 Bacula points. Oh, I left Joe up. There we go. 2 Bacula points. St. Louis' own Scott Bakula only accepted the job on Star Trek Enterprise when he was told he was going to be the first Star Trek captain. A, what sci-fi show is Bakula best known for before he became Captain Archer? That is Quantum Leap. Was the show set in 2039? All right. I might have made a mistake. So we're going to just swap the scores for that one and see what that did. My bad, guys. You're right. I remember that now. By the way, Otto Hogan says, former important Sailor is the first American, not the first woman in space. Yeah, we said that about 5 or 6 times, first American woman in space. So if you don't listen, then I don't know how to help you. So Quantum Leap, and what CBS procedural is Bakula best known for by your parents? That is NCIS New Orleans. NCIS New Orleans. Question 4.
Question 4, Revision 3 was a video podcast network, which along with TestTube, DeFranco Networks, and a handful of others made up the defunct digital networks of What Basic Cable Giant, which also operates Food Network, TLC, and Animal Planet. That is, of course, Discovery Inc., who operated the Discovery Digital Networks, which the question was about.
Question number 5. 3 points, and the comic book Nemesis has been in development as a film since 2010, but what 3 other original comics written by Mark Miller have been made into films? 2008 action thriller starring James McAvoy, that is Wanted. 2014 action spy comedy starring Taron Egerton, that is Kingsman. There we go, Kingsman, or The Secret Service, or Kingsman: The Secret Service. And the last one, that is Kick-Ass, the 2010 superhero film starring Aaron Taylor Johnson, before he was married to Sam Taylor Wood, now Sam Taylor Johnson. All right.
Question 6. Both Voyager probes carry what cultural payload consisting solely of an analog sound storage medium? We were looking for the Voyager's golden record.
And question number 7. 4 mystery points. The eccentric townie played by Sean Gunn on Gilmore Girls, that is Kirk Gleason. Just Kirk is fine. A manga about a kid who plays the board game Go with a ghost, that is Hikaru no Go. I'm shocked at how many people got that one right.
I was expecting 0.
Yeah, I was expecting 1 or 2. A pediatrician with a best-selling book on childcare, that is Dr. Benjamin Spock. And somebody actually knew Ben Spock, which is wild. And D, a literary device which an author delivers on prop-based expectations, that is Chekhov's gun. Chekhov's gun. To be clear, I did go back and fix the scores for Batman Beyond. It was set in 2039, so it is after. So if you got that wrong initially, you got it right.
You got it right now,
initially, then
vice versa.
So that is it. We are all scored up. Time now for a final standings check.
Yep. So we're going to start off with 10th place. We had 10 teams show up tonight. And in 10th place, we had They Don't Pay Me for This. So thanks for showing up, Joe.
Yep. In 9th place, but I aced the Viz round.
In 8th place, The Hunt for Red Scientology.
In 7th place, Diamond Club.
In 6th, we have Grouptimus Prime.
In 5th, Punk Ass Book Jockeys.
And in 4th place, we have a 3-way tie for 2nd between Dan Showed Up, Big Bilal and His Bigger Friends, and Guts.
And in 1st place, it is Pocket Sand. We're going to do a quick 2nd place tiebreaker. But first, I want to say, before anybody leaves, we are going to be, just quick, like housekeeping.
Wednesday.
We're going to be on Wednesday next week. Yeah, we're going to be a day early next week. So make sure, set your whatever reminders you have. We're not going to be doing a Thursday quiz. I might still pop in and do some live streaming on Thursday. Joe's going to be traveling, but I might still come and give you something on Thursday. And then the following week, no quiz. No quiz on the week of August 6th.
Yes.
Because Joe is moving that day. So no quiz that week. And next week's quiz is going to be on Wednesday instead of Thursday. So check us out next Wednesday. The following week is a week off. And then we'll be back to our regularly scheduled Thursday quizzes the week after that. Again, most likely both Thursdays I'll come and do something live. I don't know what. But most likely I'll do something both on YouTube and Twitch. So if you want to tune in, you can. But on the actual quiz is going to be on Wednesday.
Yep.
All right. That is that. Time now for our final standings. No, we just did final standings. Time now for our final thing, the final tiebreaker question. So tiebreaker should be up there. Grab your answer sheets. Guts, Big Bilal and His Bigger Friends, and Dan Showed Up. Please grab your answer sheets. Otter Hooligan just messaged me saying Salad was not the first woman in space, and we made very clear.
We clarified American 3 or 4 times. I'm sorry.
Time
I also was asking for the name of a specific ship.
So
which is named after Sally Ride.
So those 3 teams that tied for 2nd place, go ahead and give us an answer for this question. What is William Shatner's date of birth? Whoever is the closest to that date will get the points. We want William Shatner's date of birth, month, day, year. Go ahead and submit. If you are not in the tiebreaker, feel free to submit as well, just for fun. But the tiebreaker is for those tiebreak teams. Go ahead and put that in. Oh, music's muted, that's why. There we go. Just close enough. Not Price is Right rules. I don't care if you have us muted, Otter. That's the show is both. The show is visual and audio. This is just close enough. Doesn't matter if you're over or under, especially because with dates it's hard to clarify. I mean, it's not hard to clarify.
Yeah.
Just close enough. 1 BC, Bob. We have one answer in. We're still waiting for the other two teams to put in their tiebreak answers. Alright, I think we got all three in here. Yep, okay, cool. We have them all in. So, closest to the actual date of birth is what we were looking for. We have three answers. One team said 1st of January 1931. Guts said 1941 with no month or date. And Dan Showed Up said March 1934. The correct answer is March 22nd, 1931. March 22nd, 1931, and that point then goes to Big Bilal and his bigger friends. Congratulations to Big Bilal and his bigger friends who wrote 1st January 1931. They were only off by 80 days. The other teams are off by 9,463 days and 1,075 days. So congratulations to Big Bilal and his bigger friends. Let me know where you would like us to send the money, or if you'd like us to donate it. That is both Big Bilal, who got $5 for second place, and Pocket Sand, who gets $10 for first place. Let us know where you'd like us to send your money. And that's it, right?
Yeah.
We good? Cool. So thank you for playing quiz this week. I know we're going to get some very, very angry Discord and Slack messages, because we already are getting them, but we were very clear.
Yep.
It's not our fault if you don't listen. All right, Ty, that's it for quiz. We'll see you guys next week. Next Wednesday. We'll see you next Wednesday.
Dudes.
Bye.
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.